Hi, I'm Michael Newrock, and in this lesson, I'm going to go over the trend settings in the indicator. So, anywhere on the chart, right click, this flyout menu comes out, click on Indicators List, then click on Trend Profiteer End, Edit, or you can double click it. Now normally it's on this tab here. Just move to the Inputs tab, and we have trend settings right here. Now, the trend settings in the indicator and the trade assistant and the EA are the same. So we'll just go over it here. First of all, trade trends. That's a true or false field. So you can select true or false. Basically, that means whether you want arrows to be displayed on your chart for trend trades or not. If you want to not have them displayed, then change it to false. I'll leave it for true for now. Alert trends is the next field. That is also a true or false field. Now this is the alerts, the pop-up MetaTrader alerts, not emails or push notifications, but just the alerts that pop up while you're in MetaTrader. So you can choose to turn that off if you wish. Let's say, for example, if you've got the alerts running on your trade assistant, you might want to turn them off by selecting false. But for now, we'll keep them on true. The next field, trend too far from MAX. That is the Goldilocks zone filter for the price being too far from the moving average crossover, MAX. And it's just got a default here of 100. Obviously, that would be way too much on the shorter time frames like the 1 hour or anything below. So if you want to change it, say to 30 pips, if you're trading, say the 15-minute or 30-minute, maybe even the 1 hour, you could leave it at 30 or 40, whatever you want. And of course, you get some presets for the system, but out of the box, it's good as far as being able to, trade with general settings. But at 100, I'll just change it back to 100. That would be okay for, say, a 4-hour time frame, but it may not even be enough for, say, any of the yen crosses or exotics in the 4-hour time frame. But you can change it at any time anyway. Now, the next field, trend too close to MA, that's set at 1, but you can change that to anything. Now, this is the too close Goldilocks zone filter. So this is how many pips is it away from the fast moving average. If you haven't gone over the Goldilocks zone, you can find that in Module 6. It's one of the advanced training lessons, and it goes over those details in more depth. And also the quick reference guide. We've got a user guide and a quick reference guide for both the indicator and the trade assistant. So make sure you download them and have them available so you can reference anything easily. Next field, recent crossover. Its default is 3. You can change that if you like. And what that means is if, in most cases, all of the rules, the moving average, crossover, and everything else occurs after the trend follower changes from red to green or green to red, whatever it happens to be. But what you can do is you can change you can have it work so it will still execute the trade and alert you of the trade if the trend follower occurs after the moving average crossover. So this case, that refers to the number of bars. So as long as the moving average crossover occurred no less than or no more than 3 bars ago from the trend follower changing color, then the trade will be alerted. So you can leave it on default for the time being. It really doesn't matter. But it's just to pick up those additional trades when the moving average crossover occurs before the trend follower changes from red to green to green to red. The trend follower is this line here changing all the time. So you can leave that as 3. Now, display too far from MAX and display too close to MA. These fields are also true-false fields, and it just means, do you want the Goldilocks zone displayed or not? And these two fields, too far from MA crossover color and too close to MA color, you can change these to any color that you want. Select whatever. You might want to have them different colors for the too close and the too far, or just a different color totally. And they will only be displayed, of course, if these are set to true, or either one, whichever one is set to true, they're the ones that will be displayed. So I'll just move them back to false. And there you have it. That's the first section of the settings for the trend profiteer indicator, covering trend settings. So make sure that you go through all the lessons here. Underneath this video will be a guide, well, the user guide and the quick reference guide as well. We haven't broken it down to these individual areas, but you'll be able to get all the information you need on all the settings in both those guides. So until next time, good trading, live well, and I'll see you soon.